you doing, St Michael's? It's me again, Richard here. Just wanted to give you another video. This one's focused around youth and children's, and wanted to give you a bit of an update. We've got some things to celebrate. Many of you will know Emma, our youth minister. She went on maternity leave a couple of weeks ago, and got some great news to share with you. Dan and Emma have a new baby girl called Seren, and they are smitten, and she seems to be settling in well to the family, so do pray for them. Many of you might be wondering what's going on in the area of children and young people's work. Well, we've had Gwen, who's our school chaplain down at St Michael's Junior School. She's been working throughout the last few months of lockdown. She hasn't been on furlough, and she has been working hard to just adapt the way she supports the school and supports children and young families and the staff there. And actually Gwen and I have started going out for a walkabout Twerton every Wednesday afternoon. It's been really good just to get out there and meet some of the kids that aren't in school and get chatting to some of the families. And finally, I want to just update you that we were planning to do a holiday club at St Michael's this summer. Sadly, because of the restrictions, we're not able to do that in the way we'd hoped. But amazingly, 10 children's workers across Bath have come together, and they've put together this virtual holiday club that I'd love to encourage you, if you've got children or others that you know of. We're going to be encouraging the families at the school to join in with this, and it's called the Unlikely Heroes Virtual Holiday Club, and it'll be running on Saturdays throughout the school holidays, beginning on the 25th of July. And it'll all be on a YouTube channel, so all you need to do is to subscribe to the Unlikely Heroes Virtual Holiday Club channel. There'll be details that we'll put in the church notices this Sunday, but really want to encourage you to get involved in that and encourage your children to watch those episodes. But there's so much more we would love to do. A recent study revealed that over a quarter of churches saw a drop in contact with young people during lockdown. I know that many of you have a heart for children and young people. Some of you were in the teams working with children on Sundays and youth on Tuesdays. Some of you have children of your own. As a church, you have a history of doing great work amongst children and young people in Twerton, and we are so grateful to those of you who have invested, and particularly Claire and Emma in recent years leading the children and youth teams. You may be wondering what provision there will be for children and youth going forwards. The reality is we cannot return at the moment to running children and youth groups in the way we used to. You might be familiar with the phrase, "It takes a village to raise a child." Well, as you know, we're exploring missional communities at the moment, extended families on mission, a little bit like little villages. Our heart is to create spaces where different generations can come together. There are many children and young people, I'm sure, that live in Twerton who long to be known. They want to be loved and to belong to an extended family where there's spiritual mothers and fathers who will invest in their lives. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we had extended families ready to welcome in the next generation? But we need training in how to do this well. This is not easy. Some of us are really gifted at engaging with children and young people. Some of us aren't, and we need training in how to do this well. So as a PCC, we've decided to recruit a new role, a part-time role, working with Gwen and Emma when she returns to work next year, to lead the team in discipling the next generation, to work with missional communities in helping to equip them in how to engage and train and release young people. This will be a role that covers both children and youth, and we'll be funding this role primarily through grants. And whilst we pray in these grants and funds, it's going to take a little while, and so we would love to ask you, the church, to give money to a seed fund to help us to get the ball rolling. We are asking whether you would cover the first 3 months of the salary for this new role, in addition to your regular giving. Now, this will allow us to begin to advertise and recruit and begin the process. Now, if you would like to give towards this initiative, then would you begin perhaps by speaking to our new church treasurer, Chris Turner. His email address is treasurer@stmichaelstwerton.com. Of course, if you have concerns or questions about the role more generally, then don't hesitate to get in touch with me, either by phone or email. But we are pretty clear that we want to continue to invest in the next generation, and that we have a role to play here in Twerton in discipling children and young people. God bless you. Have a great rest of your week.